What's up, YouTube? How is everyone? I hope good. It's going to be a quick video that is going to be on the topic of what is forgiveness and why it's so important and how we can take steps to be able to forgive others and forgive ourselves. I want to remember to practice love even when it is not easy. I love that. Authentic forgiveness stems from a deep faith that we are enough, that love is abundant, and that even though we have been wronged, we don't have to hold on to the emotion, the energy, the anger, and everything else that we feel when somebody has done us wrong if we just forgive. And I'm not saying that you have to forgive right away. It might take you years to forgive somebody, or months, or however long it takes. It just depends on what the person obviously did to you. But it takes everybody different time, amount of time to be able to do whatever they're set out to be. But if we focus on forgiving, then it actually benefits us. And I'm not saying who cares about the other person, but mostly I recommend it, and I think it's important to do because I think that it benefits us in the long run. This kind of trust doesn't come easy. It takes practice to train our minds to learn to let go of what's not important so that we can make room for the stuff that is coming in that is important. It takes practicing forgiveness, and then maybe a good idea is to come together with other people if you have a really hard time forgiving others, and maybe go, they have groups on it that you can go to, and they can help you learn to, have the skills to be able to forgive. And by forgiving, it helps our own growth and happiness. When we hold on to hurt, pain, resentment, and anger, it harms us more than it harms the other person, which is not what we want, because we've already been harmed by whatever they have done to us. Forgiveness frees up to live in the present. Forgiveness allows us to move on without anger and having to seek revenge in any way. We shouldn't do that anyways. Here are 8 reasons to forgive. Number 1, become emotionally healthier. Number 2, repair relationships, as it helps us see others' worth. Number 3, growth in our character. Number 4, to extend the hand of friendship. Number 5, assist other family members to see that forgiveness is the path to peace, and helps, we can teach our loved ones that forgiveness is the way to go. Number 6, motivate you to contribute to be a better person in this world, as anger does not dominate. Number 7, live more in faith and tradition, which I think is a huge thing that we need to do nowadays. Number 8, exercise goodness as an end in itself, regardless of how others react to your offer of forgiving. Meaning that who cares how the other person reacts to your forgiveness towards them, because what matters is doing it for yourself. And of course, it's always good to forgive other people. That some people, they do something little and you can forgive them. Some people have done something really wrong and something really bad, so you might not be able to have that person in your life, but at least you have forgave them and released it, so you're not carrying all that burden with you. And then follow these steps if you are struggling to forgive someone. Number 1, identify the hurt. Number 2, acknowledge your hurtful emotions and what you are actually feeling from all the hurt. Number 3, forgive yourself. That's important. And let go. Number 4, breathe in compassion. Number 5, be grateful. But we should be grateful for all things in our life. And then number 7 is love again. And love definitely is humongous importance in life, period. You know, the more love we put out, the more we get back from the universe. By forgiving, it allows us to it allows us to let go of bitterness and allows us not to hold grudges. And we don't seek any kind of revenge, which is important. I had mentioned that earlier. And remember that even when screening his wrong, even when seeing, his wrong is the horrible way. And remember that even when someone has, oh God, I can't read. And even when someone has done us wrong in a horrible way, we can still forgive them, but it doesn't mean that we have to like them or have them in our life. And I know I mentioned that earlier too. Practice forgiveness, even if it's forgiving for the little simplest things, you know, something kind of silly, you know, somebody forgot to put the lid on the peanut butter or something, you know, just practice it in everything that you do in life. Because we can retrain our brains to think and do what we would like it to do. Remembering, and then just remember to always have compassion and love towards yourself. And I just want to say that, again, that when we forgive, we should always forgive ourselves no matter what we've done. And by forgiving others, it frees up space for important and more positive things to come in our lives. And again, we just don't carry around those burdens. So I am a very forgiving person. There are things that I struggle, or people I still struggle with forgiving. And by me not doing it, I can feel the burden and like it holds me back with my growth towards my future. So I'm just really trying to practice forgiving and really trying to turn to the universe to ask to help me release all the pain and hurt and disappointment I feel. And that's, the best I can do. So, but it's our ego is what doesn't allow us to forgive. So that's another important thing to put out there. Well, I sure hope everyone is having a wonderful Saturday. It's been a beautiful day where I live, and the snow is melting, but we're supposed to get snow tomorrow. So I've been really busy, and I just wanted to stop in and do this video and say I love you all. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm sending much positive vibes, peace, healing, and peace and love always. Kisses.